Hey YouTube. So I just went live and I had to make a run real quick and I ain't want to just leave y'all looking at the wall until I got back from the store. And before I got off the previous live, I said that I'll be back. And going to do a separate live broadcast about why me and my old friend Danny aren't friends anymore. And how do I feel about it now? So this is a God honest truth, but before we get into that, everyone please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Oh shit, my soda's spilling. Feel free to share. And if you're a real loyal subscriber, feel free to donate to the Cash App, which is Cashmere Majesty 26. Once again, the Cash App is Cashmere Majesty 26. All donations will be appreciated. Oh shit. And if you donate, please let me know in the comment section. And yes, if you donate, please let me know in the comment section. And once I see that you donated, I will respectfully give you a personal shout out. Well, I'll give anyone a personal shout out. Anyone who donated, you get a personal shout out. And if you keep up with your love and support, I'll add you on my social media platforms so we can stay in contact and become friends. And I'll remember to keep you as a shout out in any other broadcasts I do. I'll show you mad love and we could just stay in contact. So, for anyone who really pays attention to my YouTube channel, I want to let you guys know that I had this friend, and I'm pretty sure I spoke about him multiple times when it comes to this YouTube channel. I know I have, especially when I was living with my aunt in West Philly. So, at this point, from March 5th, when the incident happened, all the way to now, which is what? March was March 24th. We have not spoke. He's mad at the point that he blocked me on all social media platforms. He blocked me on Instagram. He blocked me on all the Facebook pages. He just blocked me. We don't talk. It got so bad that we really don't talk. It ain't no block you for a couple of days and then we start talking again. Like, your friendship is a done deal. And I don't know if I'll ever talk to him again. I really don't know. So this is what happened. Like I said in the previous live stream, what had happened was we was having the conversation. We didn't have multiple conversations like this. We was having the conversation. Everything was good. Now we both go to Full Sail University together. Well, we take online classes together. I meant to say. He takes filmography. I take creative writing. And most of the time we talk about our Full Sail experience. Well, on October, I mean on March, not October, on March 5th, we is talking through Facebook Messenger, video chat on Facebook Messenger, and he asked me about Full Sail, and I pretty much was telling him how I was doing with the assignment I was doing at the time, but I don't know if he was listening because he kept walking away from the camera like he always do, and I guess he was talking to his baby mom. So moments later, he asked again, and I said no comment because I just got to the point where I didn't want to talk about Full Sail. I wanted to talk about other things. So I guess he ain't like the way I said no comment, or he ain't like the fact that I was trying to change the subject when it comes to school. And he wants me to always be positive when we talk about Full Sail. So he tried to accuse me of having an attitude, and I'm like, I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm okay. I just said no comment because I don't want to talk about it. So then he told me to shut the fuck up, start calling me out my name, talking to me all disrespectful, and he hung up on me. Yep, that's what he did. Oh. Now, I know y'all see me tugging on my facial hair. It's irritating. It is growing out. So every time I eat, the hair get in my mouth, and I gotta keep pulling it out. But anyway, going to our messages. The last time we talked was March 5th at 12:06 a.m. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. The last time we talked was March 5th at 12:16 a.m. We talked for 2 hours and 23 minutes. Then at motherfucking 7:23 p.m., we talked for about 18 minutes. And I put, after the conversation, I put, y'all crazy fuck. Since you want to talk shit, don't fucking talk to me ever and cut them fucking hoodies up. This is what he said.
Childish, nigga. Go fucking grow up, nigga. Stop being a fucking little kid, man.
Hopefully
like,
y'all hear
immature it. On some real shit. You getting salty because you turn around and see you listening to you with damn hostility. Every time we ask you a question, you start getting all defensive. Like, bro, you mad sensitive for no reason, bro. You need to grow up and stop being so damn childish every time somebody asks you a question. Like, you get mad under the defense side. Like, somebody's really challenging you. Like, for real. Like, nobody can talk to you or play with you without you getting turned up. But you don't got no problem when I'm playing with you and acting goofy with you other times. Like, stop being childish, bro. For real.
Then he tried to call me. I didn't answer. So I'm gonna play what he said again.
Bro, you mad childish, nigga. Go fucking grow up, nigga. Stop being a fucking little kid, man. Like, you really immature on some real shit. You getting salty because you turn around and hear you listening to you with damn hostility. Every time we ask you a question, you start getting all defensive. Like, bro, you mad sensitive for no reason. For no reason, bro. You need to grow up and stop being so damn childish every time somebody asks you a question. Like, you get mad under the fence side. Like, somebody's really challenging. Like, for real. Like, nobody can talk to you or play with you without you getting turned up. But you don't got no problem when I'm playing with you and acting goofy with you other times. Like, stop being childish, bro. For real.
So that's what he said. Then he tried to call, but I ain't answered. So this is what I said. If you want to motherfucking talk, you wouldn't have goddamn hung up on me. Go ahead and continue to talk shit. And as for those motherfucking hoodies, you could cut them the fuck up. But you're not about to keep motherfucking talking to me like I'm not a grown ass motherfucking man. Fuck you. I'm done talking. I ain't got shit to say to no fake ass motherfucking friends. And as for motherfucking hoodies, you can cut them bitches the fuck up. I wish I never motherfucking got them. This is what he says.
Yeah, don't answer the fucking phone, nigga, you clown ass nigga. That's why your ass that's why you got problems now, because you sitting up here fucking over here. Niggas make it seem like everybody gotta feel bad for your ass, nigga. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. Don't nobody have to feel bad for you. You a grown ass man, nigga. First off, number one, all we did was ask you if you were doing your schoolwork. Number two, you know what I'm saying? You get all extra and ignorant. You know what I'm saying? We explained to you about shit, trying to go you into a conversation, trying to have a good time, and you want to get all defensive, bro. Like, whatever you're going through, bro, you need to go breathe, go take a breather, go take a walk, or fucking go vent somewhere, bro. Stop taking out people that are trying to talk to you and conversate with you, bro. Like, find your damn self. Because you don't need no friends at all at this moment. Because you don't know how you turn up on anybody you talk to. Bro, you really need help. Bye. Nigga, yo, ain't nobody faking nobody nothing over here because the only person that's fake is you because every time you go on the fucking phone, it's like every time someone has a conversation with you, you get either defensive, and somebody trying to casually talk to you, you get on the defense side, and when somebody trying to put some uplifting words into your head, you get on the defense side, ain't nobody talking down on you, you got problems. You don't want to listen to nobody. You want to be yourself. So therefore, you're going to be by yourself and listen to your own problems. And you're going to suffer on your own since you think you know it all. You want to run around and act like anybody owes you something. They don't owe you shit. You only owe your fucking self. Grow the fuck up. If you're a man, be a man. Get the fuck out your mom's house and live on your fucking own. How about that? Grow the fuck up.
So you see how. So before I play the other messages, you see how he want to talk about getting out somebody's house, right? Now, this is where the tea comes in. He wants to talk about somebody getting out of somebody else's house. When I met you, this is where the gag and tea comes in. When I met him, he was living in his mama house. She had an apartment that she got from the government. He was living with his mama. His wife, she was living with them as well, even though she was not supposed to be there. And I don't think he's supposed to be there either. Uh, I guess everything was fine at first. His wife and his mom never got along. They never did. His wife and his mom never got along. When he would go to work, she'd be in the house terrorizing the whole house. And then by the time he come home, is either she'll play victim like nothing happened, or they all would end up arguing for whatever reason. It got to a point where he allowed his wife to get his mom kicked out of her apartment where she had to go into a nursing home while him and his wife was still living in the house. Then eventually, she got everybody kicked out and evicted. He had to move in with his foster family. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Then eventually he got sick and tired of being with his foster family, so he moved to Virginia with this bitch who had him sleeping in the car. And this bitch ain't never have her own house. She was living with her baby father parents. Her baby father died, so her kids was living with the her kids was living with the parents. And when he came to Virginia, they both was sleep. I mean, she had him sleeping in the car until the neighbors start coming complaining. Then they lived in some dirty ass apartment for a while until they finally decide to get their own apartment. And now that they have an apartment together, had a child together, and they are now expecting their second child together. He feel like he's a shit. I'm gonna play my response before I spill more tea. First of all, you want to talk about childish? Do you really want to go there? Cause I could speak on many motherfucking times. You ain't like a dickhead, and I didn't motherfucking say nothing. You're the childish one. I didn't already explain to you what the fuck I was doing. You was too busy talking to Monique, so you wasn't paying attention when I explained to you what I was doing. That's why I said no comment. Ain't shit the fuck childish about me. I was not. Now, I'm gonna pause it. So what happened was, like I said, we both go to. I mean, we both do four cell classes together, but we not in the same course. He take film, and I take creative writing. But he feel like because he was in full cell before I had, he tried to make it seem like that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't got in full cell, or I wouldn't want to have got myself in full cell, which is untrue. I signed up for full cell classes multiple times without even letting him know that I did. And the reason why I have not fully gotten myself into full cell at the time is because I was still not too sure if I wanted to either do full cell or if I wanted to stick to doing Empire Beauty School because I have interest in styling hair. But after a while, as I got older, I was like, hairstyling, cosmetology is kind of fun, but I want something more challenging. Like hairstyling and cosmetology is a hobby, but my biggest dream is being a writer. So that's why I wanted to take creative writing. So then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna look for a school that'll help me with my writing, and I found Full Sail University. Then once I started mentioning that I wanted to take online college classes, that is when he told me that he was in Full Sail because because I signed up to another college. I signed up for Strayer University, but they didn't have any classes that I was interested in taking. And then when he told me a little bit about Full Sail, I was like, "Oh yeah, I did hear that Full Sail had writing classes." And that's when I signed up for Full Sail again. The reason why I don't like having Full Sail conversations with him is because every time we start talking about Full Sail, he claimed he be trying to help me out, but I feel like he be being shady, trying to make it seem like that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have any interest in going to Full Sail. And instead of motivating me and giving me advice, he tried to be shady. So when the topic come up, I be trying to change the subject. And that night, the second time he asked, I said no comment because I'm at the point where I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's talk about something else. So that's the main reason why we're not friends because I didn't want to talk about a certain subject and he got his feelings about it. And I hope that y'all heard the messages I was playing for y'all. Now y'all hear how he kept saying we. Who was we? My thing is you're my friend, so shouldn't nobody else that lives in your household be in our conversation? That's why every time, every time he see me, I mean, every time we get on Facebook Messenger, he see me sitting by myself because that's what I do. I be by myself, so he don't feel like that I got everybody in our business worrying about what we talking about. Cause I remember when I was living with my aunt, when I was living with my aunt, I didn't have my own personal space. If I wanted personal space, I would have to. This is what I do. If I wanted personal space, I would have to wait till my uncle go to work, and then I go hide in the kitchen or dining room. Because when I was living in West Philly, I slept in the living room. My uncle slept in the dining room. So I wait till he go to work to get my own personal space, unless my little cousins was there. Then I really ain't getting no space. Or I go sit out on the porch. But then again, I can't go too far because my phone would die quickly, and I would have to charge it. And he would get mad because he got because while we talking, most of the time he would either hear loud music playing and hang up. He'd see my cousins around me, or he'd see that I'm talking to my aunt while in the mix of talking to him. But when he's around his baby mom or her kids, he want all them in our business. And then the funny thing about it, he want to talk about some I'm childish and don't nobody owe me shit and I'm this, I'm that. I don't ask nobody for shit. So I don't know where he talking about some nobody owe me shit. I don't ask nobody for a motherfucking thing. And now I just want to know, where did he ever see me asking anybody for shit at? I got a whole fucking bag full of goddamn clothes that I have not taken to the laundromat in a long ass motherfucking time. A lot of my when I and I'm gonna tell y'all this again. I had so much shit. I had so much stuff I should not want or need for any fucking thing. I had laptops, mannequins, clothes. If I had the opportunity to U-Haul my belongings when I left my aunt house in West Philly, if I had the opportunity to U-Haul my belongings and all that shit that I had at their house, I wouldn't want or need for shit because I had everything. Sadly, when I left my aunt house, when I moved from West Philly, they felt like I was being petty because I moved out of my aunt house without telling them that I was leaving. They threw my shit away. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I feel like the only person I told was my cousin. I had a feeling that she was gonna snitch, but I didn't care because I never made it seem like that I was moving out. I made it seem like that I just wanted to get out the house for a little bit. But once they seen it, but I guess once I got in the Uber and I left, and they realized where I was going. I'm pretty sure my aunt probably was like, Damien ain't coming back. I mean, not my aunt, my cousin was like, Damien ain't coming back. She probably went upstairs and told my aunt what I did. Knowing my aunt was going to snap out. And what happened? Once she realized that I wasn't coming back, she probably like, oh, Damien just need to get out the house. He probably went with his boyfriend or something. But my cousin probably like, no, he said he was going with his mom. She texted me some bullshit. She was like, if you was leaving, why you ain't take all your stuff with you? Cause I said, and I was like, well, I ain't had no plans on leaving. I just left out the house because I needed to get some fresh air. But because of who I, since I came back up north, she took it as I was being petty, doing slick shit behind her back, and she was like, I couldn't come back. So I'm like, fuck it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. This video ain't really about that situation. This video is about Danny. But anyway, anyway, he just talked so much shit, and like y'all said, y'all heard the voice recordings. And this is why I feel like you gotta be very careful with who you call a friend. And that's why me and him is no longer friends. Because he's the type of person where he would act like he's understanding. He by your side, he your best friend. But as soon as y'all get into an argument, anything that he hear or anything that you tell him, he would flip the script, make his own type of story with it, and try to use it against you once y'all get in an argument. And then if y'all decide to start talking again, y'all become friends again, he'll act like nothing happened. And this is the same shit that Rich used to do. Don't apologize. Don't own up to shit he do. He could talk to you any way he want, treat you any way he want, but then as soon as you do something to him, it's World War II, World War III. But if he do something to you, he expect you to just push it to the side, move on from it. That's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my god. So, with that being said, we no longer friends. And the crazy thing about it is he could talk so much shit about me, but like I said, when I first met him, he was living with his mom. There's in some apartment that she got from the government. He was not supposed to be there, and neither was his wife. But they was quiet and respectful at the time. Plus, his wife was pregnant with their first child together, so the people allowed it to happen. The wife and his wife and his mom never got along. They get into arguments. It would get loud. And they got threatened to get kicked out multiple times. And then it just got to a point where the wife carried on. She got the mom put into a crazy home or to a nursing home. Took, I mean, took his daughter, moved with her mom in PA. And I guess shit wasn't going right. So then she came back, got everybody evicted, and got kicked out, destroyed the whole apartment. Brought her mom to New York, destroyed the whole apartment, got them evicted, went back to PA. He ended up moving with his foster family for a while. Him and his sister, who lived with the foster family, they kept getting into it. Him and his foster parents kept getting into it. Him and his sisters shared the basement together. And most of the time, she'll leave him in the house while she go out clubbing, and he had to watch his two nephews. It got to the point where he felt like he's being used, so he ended up meeting some girl off some dating ad. Moved to Virginia. She had him sleeping in the car for a while until the neighbors started complaining. Then they ended up finding some apartment that he used to complain to me about. Then she got pregnant with their first child together and had him living in the house with her deceased baby father's parents and her two children that she had with the deceased baby father. Then it got to the point where they could start complaining, telling they was going to get kicked out because there was too many people living in the house. So eventually, oh shit. Oh shit, my bad. So eventually, he started complaining, telling he didn't want to be in Virginia no more. She found a way to keep him in Virginia. Now they got a house, they got an apartment in Virginia where it's him, her, and her two kids together. Plus, I mean, her two kids from the previous relationship. They got a son together, and now she's pregnant with another baby. And the last time I talked to him, he talked about some they got plans to move to PA. Pretty much PA, the place where his ex, his ex, his baby mom lived. And to make matters worse, he's still legally married. He's still legally married. Didn't get divorced yet. His baby mom moved to PA, got pregnant, had a son by a whole nother man. Once he found out about her son, he ended up having a son. And now he's expecting another son. And still, he's married. And got the audacity to try to buy his new baby mama a ring as if he is divorced. And The funny thing about it, he didn't get that shit from no jewelry place. He got that shit from Amazon. He got his ring off of Amazon. And the funny thing about it is he's not the only one. He's not the only one. Because my cousin baby father, he did the same thing. But the crazy thing about it is my cousin baby father, he bought my cousin multiple rings. And when they got into argument, she had flushed him down the toilet and shit. And he had to spend his money getting more rings. Or she would take the rings off and have them all around the house, having the kids playing with them or other people wearing them. And then once they make up, she would put it back on until they get into an argument. Then she'll take it off and flush it down the toilet or something. It was crazy. It was crazy. But with that being said, I just got to the point where I'm like, fuck it. I'm not about to argue. I'm too old for it. You made your decision. You don't want to be friends. You want to keep thinking you could talk to me any way you want, treat me any way you want. Fuck you. I ain't got shit to say to you. He made a decision. And the crazy thing about it is, we done had multiple arguments where we'll argue, stop talking for a couple of days, and then we'll become cool again. And the crazy thing about it is, before this last argument happened, we had a previous argument where I feel like he was talking to me the wrong way. No, I know what it was. The argument we had before this last argument, we stopped talking because this what happened. I'll be on this app called Super Live. And I met this friend named Paul who I really, really thought was cool. So he called me. He asked me how I've been. I'm like, I'm chilling. I met this new friend on this app. Like me and him be talking. And he seemed real cool. So I guess he started getting jealous because I was telling him about the new friend I had. And then somehow he tried to make it seem like that me and this new friend was in some type of relationship. So conversation changed to, if you are a gay male and you're in a relationship with somebody who's probably bisexual or who was straight then turned gay and he got kids and the kids know about you and his relationship, you get along with the kids but you don't get along with the baby mother. What are you supposed to do if the baby mother come at you the wrong way? So I told him I don't put my hands on females, and I don't condone any man putting their hands on a female. But if I was in a relationship with this guy who had kids, and me and this guy live in the house together where we both pay bills, and me and the kids get along, and they come over to the house, but I don't get along with the baby mama, and she comes to the house being disrespectful, I'm not gonna put my hands on the baby mom. I got females in my family who will handle the light work for me. So of course, Danny got into his feelings, trying to make it seem like he switched it as if me and him was in the relationship and I disrespected one of his baby moms. So he told him, "Oh, if you disrespect my baby mom, I'm gonna punch you in your face or I'm gonna beat you the fuck up or some shit like that." So I said, "Nigga, you feeling fully jump, but you're not gonna threaten me." I said the fuck I said, and I'm not changing my opinion for nobody. If I'm in a relationship with somebody who got kids, and me and my man live in the same house together where we both paying the goddamn bills, and me and the kids get along, and they come over to the house with us and they chilling, but the baby mom come over and she blabbing off with the mouth, I'm gonna get my sister, I'm gonna get one of my cousins to beat her the fuck up. So he got real mad, start calling me out my name, all types of shit. So we got in this big ass argument. I hung up on him and I stopped talking to him for a couple of days. Once we started talking again, he apologized and talk about something. He came off at me the wrong way. He apologized. Let's start over. So I'm like, cool. At least he finally apologized. So once we start talking again, he was like, he didn't want to talk about what happened. He just wanted to forget that it ever happened. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then everything was fine up until March 5th, where the second incident happened. And I don't play sports, so there ain't no three strikes and you out. I gave this guy over the years of us being friendships. Being friends. I gave him multiple chances, and it just got to the point where it's like, no matter how many chances I give you, you never going to change. You're going to continue feeling like that, and you could talk to me any way you want. You could treat me any way you want. You could show off in front of your baby mom and everybody else. So I'm like, we can't be friends no more because I'm not gonna be friends with somebody who don't treat me like a friend. Once I feel uncomfortable, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. And that's what happened. Me and him got into that argument. I went on Facebook Live and started talking about it. Obviously, he was still my Facebook friend. He's seen a live broadcast. He's seen the post I made when I tagged his name in it. And then he decided to block me. And this time, I mean, everything is over because the first time he blocked me, he just blocked me on one of my Facebook pages. And a while later, he added me back and we became friends again. This time, he blocked me on everything. He blocked me on all my Facebook pages, blocked me on Instagram, he blocked me on everything. Yep, that's what it is. But I'm just at the point where I used to care, but I don't ever care no more. I refuse to keep wasting my time with fake friends who act. I mean, who I refuse to waste my time with fake friends who act like everything good woman and then feel like they can talk to you and treat you any way they want to the next. No matter how mad he make me, I never call him out his name. I don't talk to him any way I want to and treat him any way I want. So I'm just like, fuck it. I don't ever care no more. And the good thing about it is, I'm happy because that man, I do me. I ain't got to worry about him calling me all the time. And then when he called, he wanted to just have me looking at the camera while he walking around the house doing whatever, walking out the room, just got me staring at walls. Or we're supposed to be having a personal conversation, and it would get to a point where he, he don't like what I'm saying. So he would either have his baby mom jump in on the conversation, or we're supposed to be having an adult conversation, and he would have her teenage daughter coming in the room, jumping in on the conversation. And he really don't want me to get to a point where he's sitting over here buying shit for kids that ain't near his that he complained to me, tells him they disrespect him, but then got his baby mom complaining saying he not taking care of the daughter, and every time he called the daughter, she begging, asking him when he gonna come see her. Mm-mm-mm. That's just crazy. Like I said, not everybody's your friend. People could tell you anything and have you believe in them. Feel like y'all could be friends for a lifetime, and the next thing you know, y'all not friends no more. And the sad thing about it is I didn't do anything to him. The only thing that happened was I just said that I didn't want to talk about it, about something that he was trying to get me to talk about. Hmm. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, no. And YouTube, I just gotta say this. At this point, now that I'm a lot older, I feel good about separating myself from friendships that I'm finding out aren't real. Being to myself, I have time to work on myself, follow my dreams, follow my goals, and I don't have anything getting into the way of that. And I feel like with my friendship with Danny, I slowly but surely realized that he was no real friend. Cause like I said, he'll tell you one thing, and then as soon as a situation happen where y'all having a conversation, and he don't like what you saying or how you saying it, he'll make it turn to a damn argument because he feel like he Mr. Know-it-all, can't nobody tell him nothing. And if you choose not to agree with him, he'll turn it into an argument. Y'all gonna be beefing, cursing each other out, and then next thing you know, anything that he feel that he ain't tell you before, he gonna take everything and use it against you. And that's where you get the voice messages where he calling me childish and all this other shit. But I'm over it. With that friendship, I took that friendship and I just ended it because I feel like it wasn't right, it wasn't fair, or just a lot of back and forth going on. And I had to focus on myself. And I realized that when it comes to friendships, I deserve better. I don't need nobody playing games with me. I don't need nobody to feel like they could treat me any way they want to and they could talk to me any way they want to and talk to me like I'm some type of child. And it's just at the point where it's like, if I could respect you and treat you in the even when you make me mad, I still treat you in the most kindest way ever. I said the same. Now, if I'm in a bad mood or something by me, I let him know. And if I don't want to talk about something, I let him know. He's the type of person that treat friendships like he in some type of relationship and whatever. And my thing is, you could talk to your baby mom any way you want to. You could talk to your wife any way you want to. You could talk to your child or whoever the way you want to. But you're not about to treat me the way you treat them. because I don't do that to you. But I done talked long enough. I done been on here for about an hour. I done talked long enough about that situation. All I can say is I moved on from it. I had to take the time to separate myself from that situation. It's like, and I had to talk to myself like, you deserve better. You've been there for people. You done helped them out at times where you couldn't even help yourself. You didn't try to help them out every time they called you on Facebook Messenger or whatever the case may be. You tried to give them advice. Even at time like it used to get to times where I didn't even want to get up out of bed. There'd be times where here, keep calling me, keep calling me, and I don't answer. And then when I finally answer, he's like, "Oh, you gonna sleep your life away? What you gonna do? Just sleep all day?" Like, who the fuck are you? If I want to sleep all day, that's my motherfucking choice. You're not my motherfucking mom or my father, so you shouldn't be questioning me about what I'm doing. It's none of your damn business. This is the shit here that he'll call me and say, like, "Oh, you gonna sleep your life away? I didn't call you multiple times and you ain't answer me." Clearly, I didn't answer you because I already knew that if I answered you on Facebook Messenger, you'll be being disrespectful, saying stuff that's gonna make me mad, and you talk to me like you some type of dictator instead of talking to me like the friend that you're supposed to be. And I don't see you as being a real friend. And I'm not no child. Even if I was a child, I'm not your child, so you're not any way you want to. And then when I get mad, you want to say, "Oh, man, I don't play like that." It's sad because I'm no lie, y'all. I didn't try to be this guy friend for the longest, and it's so many times I wanted to give up, but I didn't. I get it. It is what it is. I get over it. It is what it is. It ain't the first. It ain't the first lasting friendship that eventually fell, and I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna be the last. Oh well.
Isn't that a repairman in today when I wasn't here?
I don't know who and what is what.
The dude behind her, you know what I'm saying?
My nose itchy.
Pew pew.
What's up?
Oh.
I believe.
All right, Facebook. I didn't talk to y'all long. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube. I didn't talk to y'all long enough. That was the tea on failed friendships and how I got over it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified, and I'll get back to y'all in the next video.